Everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to share an important message with you all today. This message is for the Christians and non-Christians alike. Wherever you may be with your walk, this message is for you. Um, so, first of all, if you are non-Christian, um, I encourage you to give your life over to Christ today. Like, this is important. Um, Time has run out. There's no more time for saying I'm going to do it tomorrow, putting it off, and thinking like time is literally running out. And even for our Christians, that have one foot in and one foot out, it's like, choose this day who you're going to serve. You can't be hot or cold. You got to be hot or cold. You can't be both. You got to be one or the other. So you need to choose today, to serve the Lord, because you're playing with your salvation. All of us that have not given our lives over, we're playing with our salvation. This is a dangerous game, that you are playing. You are playing and gambling with your eternity. And although some of you may be Christians, but if you're caught in your sin, your destination, is hell. And we know that, Christians can go to hell because according to the Bible, in Matthew 7:22 through 23, the Lord was saying, well, people were saying like, Lord, didn't we prophesy for you? Didn't we perform miracles in your name? And the Lord says, depart from me, you doers of iniquity. Like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. So we know that Christians can go to hell as well. So this is the time to stop playing with your salvation, okay? And this is also a time for, preparation, because there's so much death going on around us. The devil is trying to steal your soul. There's a war right now, literally a war going on for your soul. He is trying to get as many people gathered that can go to hell with him. Like, hell wasn't made for us, but because we choose to follow the devil, and because we choose to practice lawlessness, hell is the destination for those people who choose that lifestyle, or who choose that way of life. Like, hell is the destination. And so the enemy is warring for your soul right now. So you have to take it a step further and give your life over. If you have not, step away from sin. If you are a Christian and you are dabbling in sin, you want to step away from sin. You should pray daily. We need to prepare for things that are about to take place. Like, not only is there spiritual warfare, but there's death around us. There's calamity. There's famine coming. There have been so many like historical disasters in places that there has never even been. So this is a sign of the time. This is a sign letting you know that warning comes before destruction. Like, just in areas here in Texas, places that never have flooded before, or maybe flooded in small increments, they're flooding now. Like, people have died, being trapped in disastrous floods and things of that nature. A couple of years ago, we had, maybe about 2 years ago, there was like a statewide freeze, what I mentioned in one of my other videos. Like, the entire state of Texas literally was frozen. So if this is not a sign, or a sign enough to let you know that it is time for you to stop playing with your salvation, you need to heed the warning that I'm giving you. We don't know when our last day is. We don't know. So you need to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because if you have to get ready, it's probably going to be too late, by that time. So you want to make sure that, you are focusing on your walk with the Lord. Also, you want to prepare for what's coming. We talk about the famine that is going to take place, and we talk about, shortages. You want to start preparing now, as I said, so that way you don't have to, be in distress trying to get things. And be prepared to help your neighbors. Like, be prepared to help your family, because people are not going to listen. That's just the nature of it. People are not going to listen. They're going to do whatever it is that they feel like they want to do. And then when things hit the fan, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be pandemonium. It's gonna be terrible, like, because people are gonna be so unprepared because they're not heeding the messages, they're not heeding the warnings. Prepare now, like, be like the ant. Prepare so that you will have whatever it is that you need when things hit the fan. And also prepare so that you can be planning to help other people, not just, helping yourself, but you want to purchase things like seeds, so you could have seeds to be able to plant to grow things that you may need, and also you just want to start praying every day. So we're already in the new year according to the Jewish calendar. We are already in the new year. So you want to this is your new year, right? So you want to be in this new year praising and worshiping the Lord. So you should be spending time in the Lord every day, praying. You should be fasting, like cleansing your soul. And also you want to to sacrifice yourself to the Lord, like whatever that is to you, like, just trying to spend more time in the Lord, trying to praise and worship more, dedicating your time to the Lord, whatever it is. You can decide what it is that you want to give to the Lord, but just spend time in the Lord. Just pray for wisdom, pray for guidance, pray for this word that I'm giving you. If there's something that you should follow or not follow, take it to the Lord in prayer and see if this is something that, you should be doing. Prepare. How does the Lord want you to prepare? But the time is now. Like, the time is now. This is not the time to play with your salvation. This is not the time to waste time doing other things that are not important. This is serious, okay? You want to turn away from your sin because the devil is trying to steal your soul. He is doomed to hell. He already knows that he's going, so he's trying to take as many people he can with him. And it is not no party in hell, okay? It is not a party. It's no fun, okay? You're going to be burning forever and ever and ever. And you're going to feel every bit of whatever it is that you're going through. You're going to be in torment. So you want to change, your life. Start following the laws, and changing your life from sin. Stop trying to do what the world is doing, because following the world is going to lead us to hell, because narrow is the road to salvation and wide is the road to destruction. So choose this day, who you're going to serve. And so I wanted to share with you something that you can dedicate, to the Lord. You just want to offer yourself unto the Lord. You're praying, you're fasting, you're doing those things. So you can just repeat this to me. This is just a sacrifice that I have decided that I'm going to do to the Lord. And so you would just read, or you can follow after me and say, Lord, today I offer you my body as a living sacrifice. And I am available to you. And I give everything I have to you, my life, my time, my money, my emotions, my plans. And so you can say this to the Lord, and if you want to recite it every morning that you get up, so that you will remember, what it is that you have dedicated to the Lord, and whatever it is, like, I feel like this is my time that I'm giving to the Lord, me coming on here and, sharing, a word with you all, trying to be obedient to the Lord and what he has called me to do, and what I'm being led to do, so that's part of it. But I'm trying to spend as much time in the word and spend as much time trying to help, gather souls for the Lord, because the enemy is not going to stop working. He's going to work. It's like a mission. If you've ever been super excited, about something that you're doing and how much time and energy that you put into it, just imagine, this in a supernatural realm. The devil is working overtime. He has all his little minions and whatever else, his demons and whatever else he has working for him, trying to steal your soul. Don't let him steal your soul. He is trying his best to get you to go to hell with him. And if we have one foot in and one foot out of Christianity, if we have not, changed our lives over, if we're running from callings, if somebody's prophesied to you and say you have a calling over your life and you're deciding to run from your calling, not do what it is that, the Lord has called you to do, and you want to do what the world is doing because that's what's the trend, that's what's in fashion, you know, those people have an eternal place in hell. And if you don't change what you're doing, if you don't follow the Lord, give your heart to the Lord, you will be in that line of people that are going to spend their life in hell. So I hope this message blessed your soul. If nothing else, I pray that, you know, anyone that didn't know the Lord was able to, you know, receive this message, and those that have ears to hear the message, and be able to change your life accordingly, and live for the Lord. So thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on the next video.